In today's video, we're going to make some homemade French vanilla ice cream. Now this process is going to be made over the course of 2 days, so be sure to plan that ahead in your schedule. Today I'll also be using a new camera setup to hopefully give you some more top-down perspective on how this all gets put together. But without further ado, let's get started. What you'll need for this recipe is a ½ cup of sugar, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 4 egg yolks slightly beaten, 2 cups of heavy cream, and 2 cups of very hot milk. As far as the kitchen equipment goes, you'll also need an ice cream maker of some sort, a heavy bottomed pan, a container to store the cream to let it cool in the fridge, a stirring instrument, and a strainer. If you don't have an ice cream maker at home, you can take a tip from my first grade days. At least I think it was my first grade days. Our teacher at the time took a cleaned out jar of peanut butter and a cleaned out jar of Crisco and filled the container of peanut butter with the cream, placed the container with the cream inside the Crisco container, filled that container with ice and ice cream salt, and then sealed the whole thing together and rolled it. If you are going to be making ice cream frequently, though, I would recommend an ice cream maker. They're a huge help and just make the whole process a lot easier. In any case, the first thing to do is take the 4 egg yolks, and place it in our large pot, and we'll take the ½ cup of sugar, last, we'll add the 1/8 teaspoon of salt, next we'll take this mixture to the stove. As that's warming up, you'll want to watch that and stir it, but you'll also want to heat up your milk. Make sure that it is very hot before you introduce it to the rest of the mixture. Also, it'll be a while before we use the cream, so I'm going to head and put that in the fridge. Once the milk is hot, add that directly into the rest of the mixture and continue to stir until the whole mixture starts to thicken. Once the ice cream starts to thicken up, turn off the stove and let the whole mixture cool down. Also remove the whole mixture from the heat source. You don't want it to burn. Once the ice cream has cooled down a bit, we'll take our cream back out from the fridge, as well as our storage container. This is where the strainer comes in as well. Pour it through the strainer. Once the mixture is strained, add that cream. The last ingredient we'll add to our ice cream is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now that the ice cream is all together, we'll cover this bowl and put it in the fridge overnight. Once your ice cream has chilled, it's time to move on to churning. Once the ice cream is done churning, you can turn off your ice cream machine. And there we have our finished ice cream. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video. Totally.